Hi guys, it's itsemilyana. Welcome back to my channel. Filming isn't going well today, but I want a video for today because I'm recording a day before. But I thought I'd do a little story time. I went to the 5 Seconds Summer concert last night and kind of had a crazy experience. I've had multiple crazy concert experience, one that I could think of that comes up, but this one was kind of insane, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. As you can see, I moved in. Honestly, this is kind of bothering me, so I'm gonna take it down, but that's decoration. I'm filming on my iPad, so that's why it's gonna look a bit weird, but obviously I'm back in my apartment. We'll do a concert, talking about concert. I'll do an apartment tour, but that will be later when I'm finished. This close to being finished, but as of right now, I'm not finished other than kind of over here. So here's like a little sneak peek, but that will come soon. And a lot of times in my videos, like, it won't be this angle, but I have to use my iPad because my camera just decided to die. But let's get into it. So I went to 5 Seconds Summer last night with my bestie Sarah, and you know, it was probably the worst day for an outdoor concert. We went to the Chicago show, and it was really hot. Probably like one of the hottest days, but I think today's like weather actually beats the temperature. But it was really hot. So we were planning it out. Obviously, Sarah lives in Wisconsin, so she came here to visit. So earlier in the day, I was running some errands, doing things for me, and I'm basically just waiting for her to get here. Once she got here, we immediately started making a plan. We figured out where we wanted to eat. We figured out to like maybe go a little bit later because of weather, like the hotness. Like, we didn't want to be outside too long. We didn't really know that opening act, so we were like, if we miss the opening act, it will be okay. So we kind of made that plan. Once we had the plan, we went to eat, and then we headed to the concert. Getting to this venue, I've been to this venue, last night was my fourth time going, and that was kind of crazy. So usually you're able to walk right in. The past two concerts I was at, you were able to just walk past in. The first concert I was at for this venue, I had parking because it was a while ago. I was in 8th grade, so it was obviously different. But we had an Uber there. We had like Uber back, so that was kind of a mess. But we went, and immediately they put us in this very long line. And like I said, usually you just walk straight in. This time they had us like walk in this like kind of field. It's like a big path, but it's like a circle, and then they have us like walk back around, which like is fine on like a normal day, but on a day that hot, I was like scared I was gonna pass out. People around us were gonna pass out. They did allow us to bring 2 water bottles in. I took advantage of that. Hope anyone else who was there took advantage of that also. And they had like refilling stations which were kind of insane because we like got some after the show and they had like purify it, so that took very long. But so yeah, we basically walked all around in like the extreme heat. It was literally to a point we were like we weren't in the stadium, but we were able to like see the stage. We weren't able to like see the bottom of the stage, but like I don't know if anyone's seen the 5 Seconds Summer like concert like stage. So it's like the middle part and then like 2 screens, or like this venue had 2 screens on the side. and we were able to see the screens, but they didn't have like the opening acts on the screen, which was kind of sad because we could have like saw some of the opening act. From what I heard, it was really good. I have a friend who likes the band, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, so we went all the way around and then went in, and at that point we were thinking merch, but obviously we were like, we don't want to miss 5-6 summer, so we gotta like go in and figure it out. So me and Sarah both wanted like one that was online that we thought they had there. They had the t-shirts I wanted there, but I wasn't gonna wait in line if Sarah wasn't gonna get anything. But I wanted the pink hoodie and she wanted the Let's Get Sauce shirt. So we like looked, once we were in, we headed straight to the merch stand to see if they had either one of those, and they didn't. But they had like a live version vinyl, which Sarah already had, but I'm like, that's kind of cool. And so we saw the shirts, and then we were like, okay, let's go to our seats. And by the time we were at our seats, the opening act was finishing the song. We had like no pictures other than selfies because we just did not care to take pictures. And then we didn't have to wait long till like 5-6 Summer was on the stage. So then they were on. Honestly, it wasn't, once we were in the like venue and then at our seats, it was fine, but like the whole walking, it was insane. I'll like put pictures, there was dragonflies like everywhere. It was insane. We like walked past the beach past there and then all over. I'm like, this is insane, and I didn't really like understand how it was kind of helping the line. Obviously it was a long line, there's not really places to go, but I was like kind of insane by the fact we walked in this like big circle. So we got in, and then the concert started. It was so good. I was like impressed. I am a Five Sauce fan, but I don't know. Before going to this concert, I didn't know a lot of music. I more like loved them as people. I saw a lot of stuff from their last tour of them just talking, and honestly, as an experience, they're definitely performers. With like them playing the instruments and all the lights, it was just really cool to see. And like they had these funny videos playing. I don't want to like ruin anything for people who haven't gone to the show. Obviously go early. We went later. Usually we go to concerts early, and I'm actually going to a concert with Sarah on Saturday, and we're definitely probably getting there early because I want a good seat, because it's all pit. But like obviously we were just like kind of being cautious, and since we didn't fully like care about the opening act, we're like, all right, this is fine, let's get in like later. And probably everyone was like having the same issue, because usually I arrive early at concerts. Concerts are like a whole day thing for me. I arrive early if possible, but obviously if it's a hot day, please, like, if the venue lets you bring water in. I've been to a lot of concerts, so honestly, like, make sure you're all good. Hydrate all day. I was hydrating all day yesterday. Water was like the only thing I drank other than a lemonade from Chick-fil-A. But so drink lots of water. Get there early if you can, obviously, because I think everyone else was arriving because of the heat around the time we went. Obviously the people in the pit were all set because they're like, yeah, let's arrive early, but we had seats, so we didn't care what time we got there, and with like the heat and everything. Um, so I know it was just so good seeing all the lights and videos. They had the surprise song Dicing, which I absolutely loved. I love the surprise songs for Eras Tour, but seeing them like throw the like dice, and it was basically up to the fans to like roll it and roll it back onto the stage. We got Voodoo Doll, which was my original favorite, because that's probably the first like non like radio song I knew, because I had a friend who loved that song. So I was always rooting for that song, but then I learned English Love Affair, and Sarah loves English Love Affair, and Heartbreak Girl I knew of, so I was like, I kind of want all these songs, but I'm glad we got Voodoo Doll. It was really fun. And then like after surprise songs, I feel like everything was like so fun afterwards. I felt like I had to warm up a little bit at the beginning, and obviously at the beginning it was more like hot. As it got later into the night, it was like cooler, and I was able to jump more. It was like insane, and there were a lot of like guys in front of us. It was kind of like really cool to see like the amount of guys who are like Five Sauce fans, or like there with like their girlfriends. But it was really cool to see some of them like sing along, because we had like one right in front of us and then one kind of to the side of us, and I'm like, one of them was like yelling to Michael. I was like, okay, I like this energy. But it was just cool to see the environment around, like, because I've never been to like a concert like that before, because I go to very like different concerts, but it was so good. Obviously, if you guys they haven't gone to your state yet, I totally recommend going. Their music is like amazing, and I've really started like learning that the past few years, because like Ghost of You I got really into, and others from that album. I'm not the best with album names. Their two most recent albums, I found a lot of songs that I'm like, these are like bangers, I can like dance out to these. But yeah, there's so many good, and they're just so good performers. It's like crazy. But yeah, that was, as much as getting in there was like a mess, and I don't blame that like on 5 Seconds Summer. I blame it more on the venue, kind of, because I feel like there could have been other ways to get us in easily. The line was kind of long starting it and then going around in the circle. Once we got past that, it went a lot faster. And some people should pay attention, because people who don't have bags could just go. So we had a few people in front of us who like didn't go straight there, or they went straight there. It could have, and I'm sure a bunch of people did that. So people who don't read signs could get in faster, but like obviously me and Sarah had a purse and wanted to get the person. Obviously I had 2 water bottles. I had one in my purse holding one, so it was all good. But all that like hardness to get in the stadium was worth it, because I had an amazing time. I was dancing. I wish like I had videos of my reactions, because like they would go straight into songs, and I'm like, what's going on? What song are we in? I'm like, what happened? Which I love when like artists do that, because I'm like, wait, what just happened? How do we get from here to here? I'm like, that's insane. And the whole dice roll, it was so cool. We were able to have confetti though, because I guess a certain bird is gonna become extinct because of eating too much confetti, which is kind of sad, but you know, they still kind of had confetti, but it was longer, so hopefully it's all good, and hopefully they didn't get in trouble for that, because I was like, okay, we're breaking rules, because there is some confetti, but I have seen the videos, and when there's a loud confetti, it's a whole thing, and it's all over. But obviously that venue's hard too, because it's outside, and it's not really enclosed, so they can't, like, clean it very well. It's like right near water, so at a time it would go in the water. So I get it, but I still had an amazing time, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my crazy concert experience. You guys might not think it's crazy. I wish I had like a map to show you this, like the way we walked, because it was like all the way down around. Maybe it felt longer because it was really hot, but it felt really long. And me and Sarah kept making jokes, because honestly we didn't know, when we looked farther, we didn't know if it was like meet and greet or if it was the line we were in. Turns out it was the line we were in, because we like saw people from far and we're like, is that meet and greet? No, it's just the line we're getting to get in the stadium. But it was kind of insane. But overall, so fun. But thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment other videos you want me to see or create. Other videos you want me to create. Other contents. If you want more concert stories, meet and greet stories, any of that, or yeah, so comment, like, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you know when I post, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, which is hopefully a room tour. Hopefully it's done by then, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.